Okay, so let's start with our feet nice and wide in the center of your space. Turn your toes forward and then think about maybe even turning them inward a little bit. Take an inhale up to the sky. Make yourself real long. Root down through your heels. Exhale, dive forward. Take your hands down to the ground. And if you can't reach, that's okay. The heads of your weights will help you. You can stand them up on their ends, or you can grab onto your ankles, your thighs, whatever you can reach. Let your head drip down. Shake out the back of your neck and just tick tock your hips gently from side to side. Good. It's a little chilly in this room that I'm in today. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way, but like a little slow warm up might feel nice. So with your toes like slightly turned in, we're kind of stretching out the outer ankles. Let's take both hands over to the right foot. You might be able to grab the ground near your right foot. You might not. You might just hook onto your right ankle. Press your hips back to the left so that you're opening out this right inner thigh, and then drop your head nice and low. Now release your left arm. Reach, reach, reach in that direction and turn your shoulders towards your foot so that you're opening out the whole side of your left body. Inhale there. Exhale, drip down through center. Go the other way. Grab onto your left ankle or the floor next to it. Press your hips back to the right. See if you can find a nice big inner thigh stretch here through your left side. And then release your right arm. Reach it toward the floor, but a little bit above it. And then turn your shoulders towards your foot. Drop your head. Just increase the stretch there with the position of your shoulders and your chest. Inhale there. Exhale, drip down to the bottom. Hands back down to the ground. Tick tock your hips from side to side. And then you can turn your toes a little bit more gently outward if you want. Let's take a spiral stretch. Left hand to the ground. Spiral your right arm open. Let your whole body turn. Think about this being for your mid-back. And then for your neck, by letting your head drip down to the ground. Rotate through the wrist. Take a big breath. Reach up through the fingertips. And when you exhale, reach the arm back behind you and flip your palm up to face the sky. Yeah, you should feel that right shoulder blade kind of spiraling open against your rib cage. Keep the head dripping down to the ground. Nice big inhale there. Exhale, carve your arm up and forward. Take it down to the ground. Shake out the back of your neck. Tick tock the hips again, side to side. Maybe add a little softness in your knees if that feels better on your hips. Right hand to the ground. Spiral your left arm open. Let your whole body turn. Let this be for your shoulders and your spine. Let the head drip down to the ground. Reach up through the fingertips. Rotate through the wrist. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen your arm behind you and flip your palm up to face the sky. Feel that left shoulder blade kind of spiraling further down your rib cage. Nice big inhale there. Exhale, carve your arm up and forward. Take it back down to the ground and then bend your knees nice and deep. You can turn your toes out at about 11 and 1. Really dip the hips low to the ground. We pulse them down, down. So you're in a nice deep squat. Your neck is relaxed. Your head is relaxed, and you're just kind of like letting the hips be nice and buoyant, okay? Kind of bouncing through space. Shift your weight back into your heels. You don't have to do this as quickly as I'm doing it at all. Just like a little teaser, pulsing your hips down toward the ground to open up the hips and the low back. That's all you're looking for. So if that means that you just stay still in this place and let the head drip and feel that stretch through the low back, that's a great idea too. That's a great option. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Pulse. Nice, guys. Just take it down 6, 5, 4, let the head relax, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Turn your toes out at about 10 and 2 o'clock. They're a little wider. Take your hands on top of your thighs. And then straighten your arms. Just shrug your shoulders. Feels good. Nice. Just sitting in this deep squat. Press the left knee open. And then turn over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Get a little deeper. Now opening out the hips and the inner thighs, right? Drip that right shoulder down. Press the right knee open. Look over your left shoulder. Nice big inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. Good. Come back to center. Press the knees wide. Drive your hips forward and stack your chest on top of your hips. We pulse it down and down. Just starting to get a little warm. Doesn't matter what you do with your hands here. Maybe they grab onto your thighs and kind of remind your thighs to press open while your hips stay just directed under your rib cage. Second position is kind of a tricky position because like either we want to clench our glutes and knock our knees forward, or we want to release our glutes and hinge forward with our chest. Okay, that's an okay option. The former is not. That's too much strain on the hips. So just relax your glutes, relax your hips, and see if you can get them to stack on underneath your rib cage. Nice pulse. Get 6, 5. Just adding some heat. It's 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your elbows into your sides. We're going to do a little jazzercise. You step, touch, reach, and reach. Good. Yes. That's what it's about, Katie Lehman, taking off that jacket. Reach and reach, getting warm on a Sunday morning. Reach and reach. Good, guys. Now I'm doing this quite quickly to the beat of my music. You don't have to choose this pace. You can take it as slow as you need to feel this and to feel thorough about it. Reach and reach. But if you're feeling like you want to energize, right, then you're really like kind of reaching through that space nice and briskly. Take it up and up. Good, guys. Nice. Step tap. Good. This is the most jazzercisey move we have. For good reason. It's a fun one, right? It tricks you into thinking that you're dancing. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it over to the right. Step your left heel down and turn your right knee open. Take both hands out. You're in a warrior. 2. Dig into that right heel. Take it down 1 inch. Up 1 inch. Down. Up. Good. Nice. Dig down through the right heel. That's like the easiest thing to miss here is to knock your hips back and to push into those right toes. So see if you can get the ribs and the hips to line up, one on top of the other. Yes. And then turn that right knee open. Dig down through the right heel. Down and up. Good. So all the efforts that my grippy socks are making to grab onto the floor are not working. Toss it to the side. Ooh, it feels good to be barefoot. Take it down and up. Good, guys. Yeah. So as you go forward, take your pelvis with you, right? Yeah. It's not just the ribs hinging at the hip crease. It's the whole shape coming down and up. We got 3 more like this. 2 more. Last time, can we hold it down? Inhale here. Exhale, lean over your right leg. Take a stretch. Good. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Open out the right side obliques. Inhale back center. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale back center. Exhale, lean back to the left. You might speed it up. We take it center and side, center and back, center and side, center and back. Good. Yeah. So while you're doing this, give it a try. Squeeze your left glute, okay? And then feel how that keeps your hips really stable. So it's really just your torso moving around on top of this like super stable bottom half. And reach out, pull over. Good. As you pull back to the left, try to avoid arching through your low back. Think of this more as like a carving towards your left toes so that you're carving out through the obliques and stretching the right side of the body rather than cranking down on the left side of the low back. What are we on? Take it center and back. Good. I like your choices for your pacing that you're taking, guys. You can take this as slow or as quick as you need to, but just make sure it's really thorough and that you're squeezing the left glute to hold that stability. We have about 3 more. Inhale, center, pull back. 2 more. Last time, take it back, and then we're going to hold it over to the right. And I know you don't want to. Maybe you hook your right elbow on top of your thigh. Press yourself open. We take it down 1 inch and up. Down 1 inch and up. Good. If you're hooking your elbow onto your thigh, try not to use that as a crutch. Maybe you can even take the right arm, reach it overhead to meet the left. Just for a second. I know it's super intense. We have 5, and that's it. You can do it. It's 4. Dig down through this heel. 3. Open the chest. Last 2. Good, Eve. Last one. Hold it there at the bottom. Now turn towards your right foot and dive into a nice big runner's lunge. Drop the back knee onto the ground and lean into your left hand while you spiral the right arm to the sky and open yourself toward the back. Good. Now, maybe if it feels productive for you, you bend your left knee. Maybe you can grab onto your foot. Maybe your quadriceps feel too tight for that today. Either way, if the toes are down, the toes are lifted. If you're grabbing on, take a breath. Exhale, dig those hips a little lower. Good. And then take your arm up and bring it down into the ground. Come back into that runner's lunge, straighten the back leg. Shimmy the right foot back and come into a nice high plank. Spread your toes out nice and wide and then press back through the heels. Now drive the shoulder blades down the back, and if it feels like you need support, come down onto your knees. Either way, you bend the elbows a little bit and just squeeze them into the center of your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So all we're doing is keeping a nice deep bend and then squeezing the elbows inward, right? I'm probably demonstrating this a little bit more elaborately than it actually looks on your body. Squeeze in and in. Good. Now, whether you're on your knees or your toes, totally doesn't matter. Drip the hips a little bit lower. And then open the chest a little bit more by lengthening your heart forward. towards your fingertips. We got 6 squeezes. 5. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten both of those arms. Press back into a down dog. If you're on your knees, you're coming back into a puppy dog stretch, just sending the hips back. Inhale there. Exhale, come up onto the toes, connect your chin to your chest and roll through your spine to come forward into your straight arm plank again. Can we do that again? Pike the hips, release the hips to the sky, send your weight backward. Good, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, curl your chin to your chest and roll through your spine to come all the way forward into that nice straight arm plank. We take it back, 2, 3, 4, roll forward, 2, 3, big inhale on the way back, 2, 3, 4, exhale all the air out as you roll forward. Good, last time slow, 2, 3, 4, roll forward, 2, 3, half time, here we go, back, 2 counts, and forward, 2 counts. Ooh, that's double time, isn't it? Back, 2 counts, and forward. Take it back, 2 counts, good. If you need to keep this slow, guys, to feel like it's got a lot of integrity in your body, feel free to do that instead. The slower you move, the more thoroughly you can make these movements through the spine, and maybe that's what you're searching for. And as you're coming back into that down dog, I want you to think that you're finding a calf stretch. Yeah, as you press the hips up to the sky. So maybe that'll take a little bit more time for you. Forward, 2 counts. We got 3 more. Take it back. 2 counts. Forward, 2 more at this pace. Feel free to take it slower. Last time, take it back. 2 counts. Hold it in your down dog. Just pedal at the knees. And then step the feet together and extend your right leg to the sky. Let your hips open out. Standing splits. Rotate through that right ankle. Bend your right knee. And then thread it forward. Step it in between your hands. Bring both arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Turn open and pull your elbows into your sides. We're back in our second position. Let's pulse it down. Pulse down. You can stay here with your elbows in and your palms flipped up, or take your hands on your hips if that feels better. Okay, just whatever your shoulders feel good with today. It's an external rotation or an internal rotation. Take it down and down. Good. Let's dig the heels and see if you can get a little bit lower, a little bit deeper, without leaning the hips back and hinging the chest forward. Pulse down and down. Good. Nice. Digging down, spiraling the thigh bones outward. You guys look great. Pulse and pulse and pulse. Nice. Take it down and down. We got 6 pulses, 5 pulses. Make the most of it because we're about to bust out into that movement for 3, 2, step, touch, and touch, and touch, and touch. Good, guys. Can you stay low in your second position? Really tempting to want to pop up through the sides. And that actually is like a lot more cardiovascular. So there's a lot of merit to that. But if we're trying to cook the thighs a little bit, we're staying low, opening out the chest, right? And then as your hand reaches up overhead, let's flip that palm to face forward. So we just open out the rotator cuff, just that little hint more. It's reach and reach and reach. Good, guys. And reach. Nice. Press and press. Good. Nice. Trying to get that heart rate up. We have 10. It's 9 and 8. Good. And 7. Looks good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. End up leaning to the left. Step your right heel down. Turn your left toes out and come up. Warrior 2. Here we go. Let's take it. Down 1 inch. Pull up. Down 1 inch. Pull up. Good. Find the tempo that feels good to you. Maybe you're riding along with my beat. Maybe you got your own thing going on there. Inevitably, none of us are going to have exactly the same beat. So find what feels good. Okay, while your arms are out here, shrug your shoulders and then pull them back and then press them down. Just re-anchor them down. Okay, and then the warrior 2, it's so easy just to make the movement happen with our hip crease. Let's try to drive the hips down, drive the hips up. It's almost like this left hip bone is the thing that's taking you down deeper. You're pulling it down, pulling it up. So the rib cage and the knee just comes along for the ride. You're trying to lower the pelvis, pull it back up. Take it down, pull it back up. Good, guys. Yeah. And up. Good. So pull in through the left side of your waistline and think about shifting the rib cage back to the right just a little bit more. Take it down. Good. Looking at you a little bit, Eve. Down and up. Yes. Can you make the movement a little smaller through your knee? Make it down. Take it up. Yeah. Also looking at you, Eve. Nice. 2 more. Take it down. Take it up. Last time. Take it down. Hold it there. Inhale here. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, pull back to the right. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Yes, get deeper. Inhale through center. Exhale, pull back through the right. Maybe you go faster. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Find the temp that feels the best for your body, whether that's slow or quick. What you want is to squeeze the right glutes. Whew. Do that and see how much stability that adds into the pelvis and the low body. Yeah, right? It's almost now like just your upper body is moving around on top of this super stable low body. Take it back and reach. And as you come back, again, think about not arching through the back and opening your chest, but almost carving your chest back towards your right toes so that you stay out of your low back and you keep stretching the side of your body in a really nice, healthy way. We got 3 more. 2 more. Keep letting that breath move through you. Last time. Take it over. Let's hold it here. Maybe you hook your left elbow. Take it down 1 inch and up 1 inch and down. Up 1 inch and down. Good. Drive that right shoulder down your back and try to find length through the right arm. And then maybe you even join the left arm. Take it up and down. We just have 5. And up and down for 4. Take as many breaks as you need to, okay? Last 2. Up and down. Last 1. Hold it at the bottom. Turn to face your left foot. Frame your foot with your hands and drive down into your nice big runner's lunge. Let that back knee drop into the ground and just lean into your left or right hand rather. Spiral the left arm to the sky. Maybe reach it back and bend your foot or bend your knee to bring your foot into your hands. I can't reach today, not a chance. If you guys can reach, that's great. Maybe just stay here if not. Inhale, exhale, drip the hips a little farther forward. And then take the arm up and over. Grab onto the floor again, curl your toes and come back up into that runner's lunge. Let's do another plank set. Shimmy the left foot back and find your way to a straight arm, maybe straight leg plank. Maybe you're on your knees for a little bit more support. Either way, wherever you are, gravitate your inner ankles toward each other. And then think about squeezing the floor in between your feet. So you're kind of lighting up that inner leg line. Good. Now soften your elbows so that they're not locked out. Squeeze them into your center line. We did that before. Just hold them this time. We drip the hips. Down 1 inch, pull up. Down 1 inch, pull up. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull up. Use your breath to get you deeper. Inhale, exhale. Down. Good, guys. Yeah. It's a pretty tiny movement. The reason why it's so small is because nothing else is going to move with it. Keep the chest and the shoulders super, super stable, very sturdy. Keep the feet squeezing into the floor, squeezing the floor in between them. And the hips just quietly lowering and lifting. Take it down, take it up. Good, nice, guys. I can see you taking your breaks as you need them. That's excellent. And up. Take it down, take it up. Good. Down and up. Okay, so as you push into the floor here, can you separate the shoulder blades away from each other? Can you drive them down your back a little bit more? Yeah, and if you're still on your toes, maybe you drop to your knees and feel how this feels here. Nice, Sarah. Beautiful. Good. Bend those elbows and tweeze them into your center line a little bit more there, Sarah Ward. Take it down and up. Yes, you got 3 more. Down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last time, guys, just hold it really still. 5 seconds. It's 4, 3, 2. Pike your hips, downward facing dog. Shake out the back of your neck. Pedal out your knees, letting the hips just sway from side to side. And then extend your left leg to the sky. Let the hips open. Let this feel nice and yummy. Rotate through the left ankle, bend your left knee, and sweep it forward. Step it in between your hands. Good. Now, instead of doing anything here, you're just going to drop onto that right knee and reorient yourself into a square lunge. Okay, this is a good time now to grab your weights. Yeah? Take one in either hand. Come back to this place, and then make this sort of comfortable. Okay, we're not going to stay on our knee for very long. It's slamming down on your kneecap. But you want just about 2 90-degree angles as you're down here at the bottom. Now take your hips and turn them forward. Open out the chest. Stack your spine just effortlessly on top of your ribs. On top of your hips. And then scoop your arms forward in front of you. Now, put some weight into those back toes and lift up into a square lunge. We take it down 1 inch and up. Down 1 inch and up. It's small. Down and up. Nice. Okay, let's talk about grumpy knees for a second. If this back knee is grumpy and it's just too much strain on here, all you're going to do is 2 options. Step in a little bit further right? Coming a little higher, or stay low and shift your hips back, chest comes forward. That'll take the pressure off of the kneecap. Take it down 1 inch and up, good. Take it down 1 inch and up, nice. Now your elbows are soft, your collarbones are wide, your shoulder blades drop down your back. As you go down, you're gonna pull your elbows into your sides, take it down and then reach it forward. Take it down and reach it forward. So the arms are kind of coming full range of motion while your legs are staying pretty tiny in their motion. Take it down, reach it forward. Good. Your palms are flipped up the face the whole time. The FaceTime, technology is infiltrating my brain. If you feel like you want a little bit more sensation in the arms, a little more cardio action, instead of reaching your arms in front of you, you take them up overhead. Yeah, sweep them in, press them up. Sweep them in, press them up. And at this point, it's really tempting to straighten the back leg, right? But you're not gonna, you keep it nice and small. We take it down 1 inch and reach. Down 1 inch and reach. See if you can keep the palms flipped the same way the whole time. Take it down, reach it up. We got 3, down, reach it up for 2, down, reach it up. Last time, down, reach it up. Now hold it down, reach your arms behind you. Palms are facing the ground. Shift the hips back. Shift the chest forward, sink down through the back knee, and then squeeze the weights in together. Squeeze and squeeze, squeeze and squeeze. We pulse the back knee down and down. Good. Down and down. Nice. Okay, so Taryn, I'm thinking about you. This back right Achilles tendon, it's really easy to brace that Achilles tendon. That's not really what we want here, guys. We want to press back through that right heel so that we're opening up the Achilles tendon behind us. Pulse and pulse. You should feel a stretch through the back of the heel. Squeeze the weights in. As you pulse, squeeze and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, 3, 2. Now hold the weights in. Flip your palms to face each other. Bend your elbows and then stand up, feet together and arms come forward. Very straightforward position. Bend again, step back, reach back into that square lunge, hinge forward. That's it. We take it in, stand up nice and tall, and then back, hinge forward, bend those knees. In, stand tall, back, reach down. In, stand tall, back, reach down. Good. In, stand tall. This is a lot about the control in the left leg. Take it in, stand tall, and back. Try to let the weights pass as close through the underarms as you possibly can. So keep the elbows high up to your sides. And then back, maybe we go faster, huh? Forward, step back. Forward, step back. Yes. Nice, guys. Take it at the pace that feels the best for you, but see if you can find a nice, quick, brisk pace while keeping all this integrity in your positions. And then maybe you tap the right toes forward instead of stepping side by side. Maybe you lift the leg up. Reach forward. Step back. Whoa. Reach forward, step back. Every time I look at you, I lose my balance just a little. Good. Nice, guys. Yeah. If you're, whatever you're choosing to do with that right leg, you're thinking, I'm super, super straightforward. Parallel line, right? I'm not side to side, just backward and forward. We have 5 more. 4 more. 3 more, guys. Last 2, hang in there with me. Last one, and then you hold it back in your square lunge. Bend your elbows, pulse down and down, down and down. I know, that left hip is cooking, right? We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open out the elbows, so open out the knees. We're coming into a second position. Take our hips down 1 inch, up 1 inch, down and up. Good. Okay, let's extend the weights to the sides. Bring them forward a little bit in your peripheral vision, and then drive the shoulder blades down your back. Dig your heels deep into the ground. Figure 8 as we stick the hips down, we toe crossed and then open back up. It's down, open, down, and open. Good. I got a little cardio-tastic there, guys. A little bit out of breath. Take it down, open, down, and open. Nice. Yeah. Your hips are just going down 1 inch, up 1 inch, down and cross, up and open, down and cross, up and open. Nice and small again with the legs, while the arms are like moving pretty big. Down and out. So the figure 8 movement, you could easily just flip your palms together, tap the weights, flip your palms up, open them out. If it feels confusing, down and up. Or you could cross and open, cross and open. Good, nice, guys. Try to keep it nice and level, chest height with those arms. So Katie, straighten the arms a little bit more. Yes, and then lift them up higher. We got 3, 2, Last one, hold it at the out. Bend your elbows to goalposts, it's football Sunday. And then sink down, we pulse the hips down, down, down. Good, drive the shoulders down and pump the weights up and up. Good, guys, press and press, way to go. Yes, this is a challenge, right? Drop the shoulders, keep the elbows lifted, and choose to flex your biceps while you're pulsing those weights up to the sky. We got 5, 4, feel your power there. 3, 2, and 1, elbows in. Lift the left heel, turn toward the right foot, and sink down. Find that nice deep lunge. Take it down 1 inch and up. It's down 1 inch and up. Good. Okay, so do your best to align your left knee under your pelvis, to align your pelvis right underneath your ribs. It can be a really challenging thing to do. Maybe you need to step in with the back foot a little further to get that alignment. Or if it feels like your knee is grumpy and you're trying to avoid that sensation, hinge forward instead. Really fold at the hip crease. Good. Take it up and down. It's up. Take the wrists wide, elbows glue into your side. And as your hips go down, your arms come all the way to the sky. Take it down. Take it up. Down. Take it up. Good. Right, guys. It doesn't matter if you're raising your arms up while you bend your knees or while you pull up a little bit. It's all just a little coordination in the brain. Take it down and push, down and push. Okay, do everything you can to keep the shoulders from hiking up next to your ears while you're doing this movement. Yeah, so your arms come really long, reach the sky, but all without the shoulders going with them. Down and up. We got 5. For 4, for 3, well done, guys. Last 2, last one, hold the arms up. Sweep them back behind you, palms flip up to face the sky. Hinge the hips back, hinge the chest forward. Now pulse the arms up and up. It's up and up. Good. Up. Nice. Start to add that back knee. Pulse down and down, down and down. Nice. Okay. The mistake we love to make here is moving too much. Okay, so keep your movement tiny. Straighten the arms as much as you can. Lift them up as high as possible. And then just pulse them up from there. That's how the movement gets really small but really deep. And then at the same time, your palms are facing up, which means your shoulders are going to want to roll forward. Fight against that. Open the collarbones. Drive the shoulder blades down your back and reach through the fists to make your arms nice and long. Pulse up and up. Whew, dig down through that right heel, front heel down. Good. Lift it up. 4. It's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys. Come upright. Bend your elbows into a goalpost through center. And then stand up. Reach your arms up overhead. And then bring them back down through center and press them back behind you. The arms go like this. Up, push, down, and reach. That's it. Up, push, down, and reach. Try to keep the elbows wide as they're passing through center. 2 90-degree angles. And up, down, press back. In, push up, down, press back. Whew. In, push up, elbows nice and wide, hands away from your face. In, push up, and down, push back. Good, guys. Yeah, if this feels good, there's a lot on the rotator cuff, so you might keep it at this pace, but if you want to speed it up, push it back, press up, push back, press up. Be careful with the shoulders here, because the faster you go, the harder it's going to be to keep the elbows lifted at the side. It's a lot of rotational responsibility for the shoulders. So as you go fast, you might end up wanting to pull your elbows closer to your side. That's okay, but we really do want to work the rotator cuff in this nice wide position. So go slow if you need to get there. We have 5 more at your pace. 4. It's 3. Looks good, guys. Oh, yes, thank you, Katie. I forgot, tap the toes forward and kick. There we go. Now we have 5 more. Back and push. Thank you guys for reminding me what I'm forgetting. 2, last one, and push, take it down. Hold it there. Pulse down and down and down. Now, while you're pulsing down here, you're just going to open out the weights to the back diagonals of your room. Open out the collarbones and hold them wide. Reach out through the hands. This is a wicked hard position to hold. You should be on fire through the biceps, the front of the deltoids. We have 6. Pulse at 5 and 4. Pulse 3, 2, and 1. Elbows in. Come into an incline chair, just step that left leg forward. Nice. Now we push the weights back. Take them in, push up to the sky as you stand. Take them in, press back, and in, press up. Whew. In and back, and in and up. A little faster. Here we go. Bend and snap. Take it back and push. Back and push. Good, guys. As you stand up here, find lift through the glutes and through the hamstrings. Find the back of the body squeezing to support your stance. And then maybe you feel so stable and supported there that you come up onto the toes at the top. Take it back, push it up. It's back, push it up. Good. Adopt the sensation that you are suspending at the top. And press. Nice, guys. We got 5. It's 4. For 3. Last 2. Sit back, stand up last time. Sit back, hold it there. This is our final weight set, okay? Open your arms out to the side. You're sitting back in your chair. Drive the shoulder blades down. You just take those arms up 1 inch and down. Whew. Up 1 inch and down. I promise we're not going to be here for long. I know it feels like a lot on the shoulders, okay? That is what it's for. Think about the shoulder blades tweezing together and use the mid back to lift the arms up. And now we have 4 more. Lift and lower for 3. You got it. Lift and lower for 2, guys. Fly away. Last time. Hold it at the top. Hold 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Reach your arms up overhead. Inhale. And then exhale. Push them away again. Woo, good. Inhale. Sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale. Push away. Good. Last time. Inhale. Forward and up. Exhale. Push away. Drop your chin into your chest. Soften your knees. And let gravity just roll you down all the way to the ground. Set your weights to the side. Come on down. Elbows on the floor. Come to all 4s and just reach your hips to the sky. When you do that, pull your low belly up, up, up into your spine, and then curl your toes and lift your knees 2 inches off the ground. Then we tap them down and lift them up. Down and lift them up. Good. How close can you get your elbows together in this position while you spread your palms wide and grip the ground there? Take it up and down. We got 8. For 7. Good. Try to keep the shoulders out of the ears by driving them down your back. You should feel a shoulder stretch when you do that. Big shoulder opener here. 3 more. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last time, let's hold it on the lift and then just drop the knees a little bit further down so that they hover mere ½ inch above the ground. Reach your tailbones to the sky. Pull up through that low belly. Reach your heart forward. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. Press back, child's pose, and flip your palms up to face the sky. And let's do a cheesy shoulder stretch here. Okay, so come forward into a puppy dog pose so that your hips are right above your knees. Take your right hand on the ground, and then just take your left arm and thread it underneath the right arm. Palm faces the sky. Drop your hand on the ground, and then just lay down on the ground. From this place, you get a deeper stretch by reaching the right armpit down toward the floor. So maybe you're looking at the ground. Maybe your head is no longer connected. If you don't want to smash your face into the floor, nice big inhale, facing the ground with your shoulders. Exhale, get a little heavier, a little lower. It's basically a glorified this stretch. Okay, let's do the other side. Unravel yourself. Take your left hand to the ground. Thread your right arm underneath it and lay the outer right shoulder on the ground. Let your head drop down if this feels like enough sensation for you, but if you want more, then extend the left arm forward and press your left armpit closer to the ground so that your shoulders rotate closer to the ground. Enjoy the stretch for a second while I dab my sweaty face. Take a nice big inhale there. Exhale, unravel yourself. Come up to sitting and just give your shoulders a couple rolls. Shake it out. Good. Okay, find your way to standing. You can set your weights off to the side. It's a good time to take a sip of water if you need one. Find your stable object. Could be a door frame, the back of a chair, a dining table is what I often like to use at my house. And today I've got this step ladder here. Hopefully you've got something just like it. It's not super stable. It doesn't need to be super stable. Okay, so grab onto the top of that object or the outer edges. or whatever it is. And then step back and send your hips back so that you try to make a 90-degree angle between your body and the floor. Now bend both knees and just pedal through them, letting your hips swivel from side to side. Ah, feels good. Now bend both knees and then take your right hand on your belly and peel the belly up and away from your thighs. You can really feel your whole torso lifting away from the ground a little bit. Pull in through the front of the ribs, reclaim that object, and point your right toes behind you. Put the toes on the floor, scoop your pubic bone forward, and put your weight into the left heel. And then lift that right leg up without moving anything else. Now tap it all the way back down. So controlled. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Take it up, take it down. Good, guys. Yeah, so the name of this game is Stillness and Stability. This is what the glute work is all about. So as much as we're working the base and the back of the glute and hamstring on the right side, it's so much about stabilizing the left hip to make sure that everything stays really still and that you can move against that stillness. Yeah, and if you need to take some movement, stretch breaks, shake it out, come back in stronger when you're ready, be my guest. That's all great stuff. Lift and lower. Okay, while you're lifting and lowering here, nothing else is moving, right? I want you to think your hip bones are like two headlights pointing straight down to the ground. And then as you lift your leg, you don't want the right headlight to get all cattywampus. That'll mean that you're getting into your low back, hips are taking control. Just keep the hips nice and quiet and still. We got 3 more. It's lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last time, hold it on the lift. Now bend your right knee, flex your foot, and then bend your left knee as deep as you can. Scoop your belly up and away from the ground. Push the heel to the sky. Raise the roof. Push and push. Push and push. So again, this is so much about the left hip, right? And I know that you're all feeling that at this point. So just hang in there with me for these last 8 pushes or so. Try to tap into the back of the right glute here. Take your mind away from the left hip because we're going to give it some relief in a second. 5, 4, it's 3, 2, and 1. Point your right toes. Now open your hips to the left. Or to the right, rather. Oh, that feels good. Opening up the hips, yeah? Extend your leg long, and then bend it again, and tap it in front of you, okay? Bend, reach it up. Bend, tap it down. See it? Bend, reach it up. And bend, tap it forward. Yeah, good. You can adjust your hands on your object, however it feels productive for you to keep this shape. Now notice that you've got a deeper bend on the left knee in order to tap the right toes down. That's by design. So let's capitalize on that a little bit. Bend and push forward, and then straighten both legs as you reach. Bend deeply, push forward. Straighten both legs as you reach. Yes, bend, tap down, bend, lengthen up. It's bend, tap down. Maybe you go a little faster, thread it forward, and lift. Forward and lift. Yeah, forward and lift. I don't see any point in just working one muscle at a time, okay? Because there's so much opportunity to work all of them all the time. We got 3 more. It's 2, reach. Last time, reach it up and hold it there, little lifts. Lift, lift. Now, you're probably gonna have a little softness here in this standing leg. And if you don't, that means you might be locking out this kneecap. So create some softness in the standing leg. Reorganize your hands however they feel supportive of this position. We got 5 lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, hang in there with me. Keep the lift in your leg and then lift your torso as high as you can. You're going to feel this in the waistline. Take your arm up and reach it back toward your foot. And then drop the foot back down. Bend towards your object, stretching out that waistline. Keep the left leg really still and stable. Bring it back up, turn open, arm and leg together. Yes! And then reach away and tap. It's up and open, away and tap. I don't know about you guys, but my left calf and ankle is on fire because it's working so hard to stabilize this whole thing. Up and open and out and forward. Come up and open. Try to think of bringing your head and your toes, toward each other without losing your balance. Up and open, upright with the spine, and out and reach. 2 more. Up and open, and out and reach. Last one. Up and open, and then hold there. Reach as long as you can. Now take that right hand in. Pull the knee in. That feels good on the low back, right? Kick it forward. Tap it down and up and down. Final set here. Lift and lower. Good. So now the leg's straight in front of you. You're making a 90-degree angle again, but this time between your torso and your leg, reaching forward. Lift and lower. We got 3. It's 2. Kick it up. Last one. Just hold. Can you hold it? Flex your foot. Push out. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, step your feet down together. Shake them out if you need to. Send your hips back. Drop your head. Let your chin connect to your chest and pedal through your knees, nice and slow. So as you bend your right knee, you can really feel that left hip stretching and sinking in. And then same on the other side. Bend the left knee, really sink into the right hip. Good, guys. That was unusual and different for us in this class, and I think you guys nailed it. Okay, so let's just take a quick calf stretch for the left side. Step your right foot forward, left leg back. Drain the heel down into the ground. And then think about turning your toes, the left toes, inward a little bit. And then see if you can, that's it, Becky. I can see that tiny adjustment. See if you can straighten your left leg a little bit more, press your heel a little deeper, and then press your hips a little farther forward to get you deeper into that calf stretch. You guys are like, okay, we know how to do a calf stretch. Bend your left knee, shake it out, get out of it. Let's do the other side. Let's get it over with, okay? Grab onto your sturdy object, send your hips back, pedal through the knees, just so that the hips have a chance just to open and relax for a second. And then let's bend both knees. Take your left hand, pick up your belly, pull it away from the ground, because if we were in person, I would be doing that for you. So here you're doing it for yourself. Now reclaim that left hand, tap your left toes to the ground, scoop your pubic bone forward. Don't move anything, just lift the left leg as high as it goes, and then drop back down. It's a lift, lower, lift, lower. The song that I'm listening to right now is a little too quick for this movement. I'm just going to treat it like background music. I think that's what we're all doing in this virtual world, right? It's all just setting the vibe. Take it up, take it down, lift and lower. Good. So the point is, you don't want to do this too fast, because if you do, you might just lose control of this awesome stability that you're creating here. Yes. You guys, great. Nice. I'm checking you out. Good, Katie. Drive the shoulder blades down your back a little bit more. Yeah, I saw that. Nice, Melissa. Looks gorgeous. Lift the front of the ribs just a tiny bit more away from the ground, and try not to round your back when you do it, because that is just so easy to do. Open out your heart. Drive the shoulder blades down. Good. Keep lifting and lowering. We have 6. And lower. 5. 2 headlights, right? Both headlights facing forward, the left side especially. 3, lift up and down. 2 more. Last time, let's hold it at the top. Bend your knee, flex your foot, and then lift your belly a little bit more. Again, push up to the sky. Press up and up and up. Now, if your right side is feeling like so distracting because there's so much sensation there, just do everything you can in your mind to bring your focus into the back of the left glute and the back of the left hamstring. Okay, dig down through the right heel, turn the left hip forward, and just keep pumping to the sky. Press. It's press. Hang in there. We're about to reprieve with this through this left or right hip rather. So keep pushing up to the sky. Focus on the left side. 5, 4. It's 3, 2, and 1. Point your toe. Open out your knee. Feels great. Reorganize your hands however you need to, and then extend the left leg really long. Now bend it through center and tap it forward. And then bend it through center, reach it up to the sky. Top diagonal of your room. Take it in, reach forward, and in, reach up. It's in, push forward, and in, reach up. Good. Nice. Let's start to make a thing out of the standing leg. Straighten it as you reach, and then bend it deeply as you tap forward. Take it in, reach up, and in, tap forward. Yes. If you're feeling this in the low back, that is okay. Your low back is working for you right now. But if it feels like it's unproductive and not healthy, keep the leg lower. okay? And then maybe even come a little higher with your torso. That'll help this movement become more gentle. But if you're going for it, you're leaning forward, you're really reaching as far and high as you can in that back diagonal direction. We got 3 more, 2 more, reach. Last time, hold it at the top, lift it a little higher, and then lift your torso. 2. Maybe the arm comes up and reaches back. Yes, nice, guys. And then we tap it down, lean towards your prop, and then bring it back in. This is for the waistline and for the low back. Take it back and reach, and in and up. Paint a big rainbow. Yes, back and reach, in and up. Yeah, good. Try to avoid bringing the leg forward, okay? It stays right out to the side. Good. Back and reach. Open up. We got 4 more. Exhale, open. 3 more. Tap, rainbow up. Last 2. Tap, rainbow up. This is harder for me on this side. Last 1. Tap, rainbow up. Let's hold it. Reach the leg really long. Reach out really long. Hold 4, 3, 2. Bring the knee in. Grab back on. This should feel good. And then you kick forward. Take it down and up. Down and up. Final 5. 4. Yes. 3. Really reaching forward. 2. Last one. Can we hold it? Flex the foot. Push the heel out. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet on the ground. Step back. Pedal out the knees. If it feels better to walk your hands down to your feet, feel free to do that. We'll take a deeper stretch in a moment here. Let's stretch out this calf on the right side. Step your left foot forward. Right leg back. Turn the right toes in a little bit. And really send the right heel deeply toward the ground while you lengthen the right leg. Good. Kind of engaging the quadricep, pulling up through the front of the leg to stretch the back. And then feel free to sink a little further forward into that stretch. Good. Release your prop. Come down onto the ground. Take your hands to the floor. Curl your toes again and open out your chest. Now lift your knees off the ground and step the right leg back. Left leg back. Right leg in. Left leg in. Back, back, in, and in. Back, back, in, and in. Good, guys. Back, back, in, and in. Back, back, in. Little faster. Take it back, back, in, and in. Back, back, in, and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it on the end. Tap the knees down and send the right leg forward. Slide the left leg back. Come into a half pigeon pose. Drop your elbows on the ground. Drop your head. Let yourself just relax here. Nothing that you have to prepare for. Just easing into this nice deep stretch. Take your hands nice and wide. Shift your chest from one side to the other. See if you can find your favorite angle somewhere in this half pigeon. And then when you do, drop yourself down over that place. Relax the back of your neck. Take a breath. Exhale. Good. Bring your hands back forward. And as you're ready, curl the left toes. Come on upright. And send your legs back into a straight arm plank, straight leg plank. Drip the hips nice and low. You can always come to your forearms if you feel like you need that kind of wrist support. If not, either way, step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Left, left, right, and right. So now you're leading with the left leg. Left, right, and right. We step it left, right, left, and right. In, back, a little faster. In, back and back. In, back and back. In, back and back. We got 5, 4. It's 3. Looks good. Last 2, like your choices. Last 1, take it back. Slide the left knee in. Set yourself down into your half pigeon on the other side. Walk your hands forward. Drop your head and release. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Maybe shift your chest from side to side. Good. We do not have a ton of time left. I'm going to finish with an ab set with this Pilates ball or rolled up blanket. And then if you want to choose to roll out with me, we're going to roll with a soft roller or the Pilates ball or your pro release ball into our belly. Okay, so you can choose to stay for that, which I hope that you do. Take everything out of your way. Grab onto your blanket, throw pillow, or Pilates ball, and bring it just behind you as you sit up tall. Okay, so if you've got a ball at home, if you're lucky enough to have one of these guys, you're just going to kind of slide it underneath your sacrum and sort of pin it down with your pelvis. If you have a throw pillow or a blanket or something, you're folding it up, trying to make it as much into this size as you can, and doing the same thing with it. You might need to readjust it from time to time. Grab onto the tops of your knees. Inhale and exhale. Just lean back so that you're pressing your sacrum into that ball. Now drive your belly button down into your spine. Open out your chest and take your hands to your heart. Okay, you can choose to keep your feet neutral, knees wide, or maybe you squeeze them together if your hip flexors get cranky. We can talk about that later. Inhale, arc your rib cage backward over the ball, facing the sky, and exhale, squeeze back to that same position you were just in. Inhale, open the chest, move from the middle of the back. Exhale, squeeze back forward. Good. So inhale back, the pelvis goes nowhere. The rib cage is the only thing moving. It flexes back and then folds forward. Take it back, 2 counts, fold forward, 2 counts. Take it back, 2 counts. Good, fold forward, yes. Think about the fold line in like the middle of the spine, right where the rib cage starts. Take it back, 2 counts. Exhale, squeeze. This might feel like a lot of sensation. I don't know how it couldn't for you. Feels like a lot of sensation for me. So feel free to stop at any place, grab onto your knees and just hold, because it's still a ton of engagement that you're doing with your abdominals. If you want more sensation here, take your arms up to the top diagonal of the room and keep them there as you come back and forth. Take it back, 2 counts. Exhale, squeeze it up. 2 more. Back, 2 counts. Exhale, squeeze it up. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hold it at the top. You bend your elbows into your chest and then reach them out. Bend in, reach forward, and in, reach out. Just find utter stillness and stability through the torso. Keep driving that low belly down toward the ball, toward the back of your body, out and in and forward and in, maybe faster. Out, push forward, push out, push forward. Good, guys. Out and forward. If your hip flexors are gripping right now, that's not what we want, but it's a side effect of what is this position. So maybe you squeeze your knees together and drive your belly down a little bit further. That might take it out, or definitely straighten your legs. That will take it out too. Take it out and reach forward. We got 5. And forward. Hang in there. 4. Quick blast set. 3. Almost done. Last 2. Take it out. Last time. Take it out and hold, and then just press back and back and back and back. Good. Maybe as you're pressing back, you can even lengthen your rib cage over the ball a little bit more. Reach up to the sky to intensify your engagement. We have 7 presses. 6, 5, make them your finest. For 4, 3, 2, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, grab on. Inhale. Up top. Exhale. To relax. Get rid of that ball. If you're feeling like you want more of that work at home, I'm not going to stop you. You know how to do it. Just keep on going. But if you're with me, let's roll out our abdominals, okay? We can only do this with a soft object. So either the ball you just had, your soft roller, or your soft pro release ball. And if you have none of those things, then you can really choose any object, a folded up blanket, a tiny throw pillow. You might just take your hard roller and wrap a towel over it to make it softer. Okay, so let's swing our legs around, come onto our left elbow, and just bring the roller or ball into the waistline where there are no bones. Good. And take your top knee forward, slide your bottom leg straight, and then inhale. Exhale, just to let the roller or ball soak into your waistline. Good. Now begin to rock forward into your belly, stopping just short of your belly button. If you're on a ball, you can roll around a little bit more liberally on the ball. So Maybe instead of rocking forward and back, you take both elbows on the ground and just sway your body from side to side so that the ball comes from side to center. Wherever you are, if you're on a roller, rocking side to side, or a ball, kind of sweeping side to side, come forward into your belly, find a spot. And if you're on a roller, it's really broad, so there might not be anything obvious. Just come into the belly, drop your elbows into the ground, and soften the back of your neck. We do not do this with a firm roller. We always do this with a softer object. This is visceral cavity stuff. You're massaging the fascia around your organs, so let's be nice to them. Take a nice big inhale, inflate your belly into the roller or ball, and exhale to let the roller or ball soak into your belly. Good. If you have a small pro release ball, you might just take a moment to explore a little bit more surface area in your belly. Maybe you're rolling forward or backward, side to side. You can do the same thing with a soft roller, coming down towards your pelvis and up towards your ribs. We just go really slow with soft pressure in the belly. And then find a spot that maybe feels like, for you, it could be a little digestive. That's normal. Or maybe it just feels like some muscle tension you didn't know you had in your abdominals. Take a nice big breath, expand your belly into that prop. And exhale, let it soak into you. Good. And if you're rolling your belly at home, you can certainly spend a lot more time on this, and maybe you will. But if you're following along with me, take your right hand back onto the ground, open yourself back up, bend your knees, and gently press back up to sitting. Swing your roller or your ball around to the other side. Lie on down with your knees stacked and just nestle that roller right above your hip crest bone, below your ribs, in the space of your waistline where there are no bones. Take a breath. Exhale just to arrive here. Good. And the top knee comes forward and the bottom leg straightens. Yeah, this will create more space. If it's not comfortable, keep it how it was. And then start to rock yourself forward into your pressure. And back open onto your waistline. If you have the ball, you probably have both elbows on the ground and you're just sweeping your hips from side to side to find the surface area of your belly with the ball. Whether you're on the ball or the roller, find your way to your belly. Both elbows come to the ground and drop your head. Take a nice big inhale, expand through your belly, and exhale. Let the roller or ball absorb. You might start to now search around, down and up, side to side, covering a little bit more surface area. Those of us who have been struggling with allergies lately, sneezing, stuff like that, every time you sneeze, your abdominals engage. I've been getting so much more abdominal engagement lately and almost kind of cramping in the abs as a result. So this is a really good way to combat any abdominal tension that you might be having seasonally. Take a nice big breath in, inflate your belly into your ball or roller, and exhale to let it absorb one last time. Now, from where you are, whether you're on the ball or the roller, and the pro release ball might feel a little too small for this, but you can be the judge of that. Straighten both legs, face forward, face the floor, and just glide the roller or the ball down into your pelvis, down right above your pubic bone. And then one more time back up, slowly rinsing from pubic bone to belly button. Upward can feel a little awkward. Downward feels nice, right? Take a breath in. Exhale to go back down. Calm the roller or the ball through your abdominals down to your pubic bone. And then when you get down there, just press your elbows into the ground. Bring your knees to the floor and pike those hips up, coming to all fours. Ground your hands into the floor, curl your toes, and press your hips back into your down dog. Pedal out your knees. Take it easy, bending one deeply and the other deeply, letting your hips smile from side to side. Walk your hands and feet in on each other. If you're finishing it out with me, bend your knees and connect your chin to your chest. Begin to roll up. Make it like it's the last stretch that you're taking for this hour together. When you come up to the top, let's breathe it out. Finish out our practice. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, reach out and beyond your edges. Again, inhale, take it up top. Exhale, reach backward, expand through your chest. One more time, guys. Inhale, take it up top. This time, hands together. Drive them down into your center. And thank yourself for coming to class today. You did such a great job. Such a pleasure to have you.